back to another video of Air Exploration. So in this video we're going to be traveling. So the first destination we're going to be heading over is to the Ontario airport right over here in the shown right here. So we're going to be boarding at like somewhere around midnight, and for the second destination we're going to be arriving at the Taipei airport. So and then after that, last destination that we're going to be heading over to is Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Techo airport right shown out right here. So right now I'm packing all my stuff, and we're now going to be heading over and arriving at the Ontario soon. So let's go. So we're finally at the Ontario airport, and we're now going to be heading inside to do our check-in and baggage drop-off. Let's go. So we just finished the check-in and baggage drop-off. We're now going to be heading over to the stairs to do our security check-in. So we just finished the security check-in, and we're now going to be checking on what our boarding gate is, and we're going to be walking over to our gate. So our boarding gate is 212, so we're going to be heading over to the right, which leads to 207, all the way to gate 213. So let's walk over to our boarding gate. So we finally found our boarding gate at 212, and we're not going to be waiting, as our boarding time is at 11:30 p.m. and we're going to fly at 12:30 p.m. So right now we're having different zone more on the plane. As you can see, it's 11:22. So to start off the seat review in the economy class section of China Airline, we have TV, a place to charge any of your devices. We also have a foldable table, which we're gonna eat 2 meals on this flight. And also on the bottom of the foldable table, we also have a pocket to store your other stuff. We also have a blanket and pillow for you to use while sleeping on this flight. And it's about like a 13-hour flight to Taipei Airport. And on the armrest, we also have this place to plug in your headphones to watch the TV. So after a few more hours until 12:30, we're now ready for takeoff. So on the TV, we have different sections. For example, the first one, we have the entertainment for you to watch, listen, and play. We also have applications, and we also have airline info. So for our first meal, we have rice with beef, chocolate, water, bread and butter, a cheesecake, and some other vegetable or salad. We also have drinks that you can choose, like Coca-Cola, Sprite, or any of the drink that they provide. So for our restroom review in this flight, it's pretty spacious and it's enough to get your things done. So we're now moving on to our second meal on this flight, which we have yogurt, fruit, croissant, and butter, a drink which is either coffee, apple juice, orange juice, and for our main meal we have scrambled egg with tomato, broccoli, and etc. So after many hours of flying, we're almost at our destination at the Taipei Taoyuan Airport. So as we are now almost arriving at Taipei, here is the gate, which has not been shown, but we'll find out what our gate is once we arrive at Taipei, as our next flight is going to be from Taipei to Phnom Techo Airport. After a few more hours, we're now about to land in the Taipei Taoyuan Airport. just arrived in the Taipei Taoyuan International Airport, and we're now going to be heading over inside the airport to find out what our next boarding gate is to fly from Taipei to Phnom Penh Techo International Airport. So once we got out of the plane, the first thing we see is this transfer board. We already mentioned all the next destination for our transfer, and since our next destination is Phnom Penh, our new boarding gate that we're going to be heading over to is gate B5. So we're now going to be heading over to find our gate. So as we are heading over to find our boarding gate, we just look at the blue side, find where our gate B5 would be at. So after a ton of walking and searching, we finally found the last turn as we went and saw our boarding gate at B5. And once we found it, we're now going to be heading downstairs to wait until we're ready to be boarded on our last flight to the Phnom Penh Techo Airport. So around 6:50, we're now being called upon to board on our last flight. So we're now going to be heading over to our seat. So for the seat review, it's pretty basic. There's no TV on this flight. There's a foldable table for you guys to eat and a pocket for you to store stuff, and that's pretty much it. But after a while of waiting until 7:20, we're now ready to take off. So for our first and final meal, for our main meal, we have egg with meat and vegetable. Over here, we also have fruits. Another thing that we also have is yogurt, bread, butter, cracker, and some drinks that you can choose. So for this restaurant review on this flight, to be honest, I feel like this was a lot more smaller than the other restaurant in the other flight, but overall it's pretty efficient to get your things done. But anyway, after 2 or 3 hours of flying from Taipei Taoyuan Airport to the Phnom Penh International Techo Airport, we're now landing and arriving at the airport. Alright, so we finally arrived at the Phnom Penh Techo International Airport, and we're now going to be heading over to the arrivals for our check-in. So let's go! So once we arrive and finish the arrival check-in, we're now going to be heading over to the baggage belt to pick up our luggage, as we're now going to be heading out and exiting this airport. So this concludes our trip from the Ontario Airport to the Taipei Taoyuan International Airport to Phnom Penh Techo Airport. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.